Yeet, we're back. We're back with a brand new Raw review. Let's just say, what are my overall thoughts before I get into the notes? Because I took notes this time. I was typing away while it was on at work. I was typing away, saying even though I was kind of busy at work, and I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I got a vacation coming soon, and I just wanted to be here. I'm in work mode. I'm in vacation mode already, but it's not the point. Not the point. Y'all ain't here to hear me rant about hating work. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty entertaining. It wasn't as good as last week, but last week was a fantastic episode. It can't always be that good. We need to build the storylines and peaks and valleys and stuff, and we just started a brand new storyline last week, and we continued the direction in which we are headed now, which kicked off the show, which Seth coming out saying, the future is me. I am the future with Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman. We are the future. Sami Zayn then comes out unexpectedly and basically tells him, you're sounding a lot like Roman Reigns. This is basically the bloodline. You have Paul Heyman. And what did Roman Reigns and CM Punk have that was in common? It was Paul Heyman. You're a hypocrite. And Sami says, you didn't hate what they had. You were just jealous. I should have wrote this one first, actually. Seth's glasses were crazy. His fit today was insane. And you know what? It was pretty cool. And that segment ends when Sami is offered by Seth a chance to leave Raw to not be a target, because Sami is sounding like he's going to be a problem. He tells... Okay, no, that's later on. Never mind. Then up next we have Rhea versus Roxanne. Good match. Good match. I don't know if y'all hear that motorcycle back there. Apologize. I left my window open. It's hot, you know? It's just going to have to be what it has to be. But, yeah, Julia comes out to help Roxanne. Rox, the whole match, is just working on the leg of Rhea, making sure she can't beat her with that one leg, you know. Rhea's about to hit a riptide, and then Julia comes in from behind, hits her in the back of the knee, disqualified. Rhea wins via DQ. There you go. It looks like they are going to be teaming up together for a while. I don't know why. I don't hate it. I feel like could have come off a little bit better, but it's fine. It's cool. I'm chilling. And next we had a Judgment Day segment. JD didn't tell Finn he was coming back. He texted Dom instead. So Finn didn't know last week that JD was going to be coming back. JD texted Dom. Judgment Day is totally kicking out Finn, which is kind of weird. I thought Finn would turn his back on Dom. Because the way I see it, the crowd is really behind Dom right now. And if you're going to kick out Finn, that makes you a heel. But everyone likes Dom, so I guess he'd be a justified face. I don't know how the crowd's going to react to that when that finally does happen, but it seems like that is going to happen. Probably at SummerSlam again, like the 1 year anniversary of when they kicked out Priest. So that would be interesting. Interesting little callback. All right, and right after that, we had a Grayson Waller and Austin Theory segment where Grayson Waller said he was talking to, who was it? Is it Nick Aldis or the other GM? I forgot his name. Scrap Daddy on Instagram. Adam Pearce. And he said he wanted to get opportunities for A-Town Down Under. And then Austin Theory was like, yeah, what do we get? And Grayson Waller was like, am I French? I got a match next week. So Grayson Waller got himself a match next week in singles action. Theory did not expect that. They're totally breaking up. They're finally continuing this. It's been like over a year of them teasing a breakup. Then we got a boring ass Logan Paul promo. It's just, he sucks. He's boring, says the same shit every week. And he calls out Jey Uso. So we're getting Jey Uso versus Logan Paul soon at Backlash, unfortunately. It's a goddamn shame. And then we got Finn Balor and JD McDonough. My bad there, pimp. Versus War Raiders. Entertaining match. New Day was on commentary. They were very entertaining to me. I was busy at work during this time, so I was only listening. I know I just said it was a good match, but like you can tell when it's a good match. But also the New Day were making it really entertaining for me. They were saying some funny shit. I couldn't really write it all down. I don't remember a lot of it, but it was funny. I was laughing. People were looking at me all crazy. But good shit. War Raiders win because Penta came in and costed JD McDonough. Because JD last week cost Dom his title match. Was it a title match? I think it was a title match. Yeah, it was a title match. And then we get a backstage segment. Sami Zayn is talking to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's like, look, take the deal. If you go to SmackDown, I got a deal lined up for you. Whoever wins versus John Cena and Randy Orton at Backlash, you'll be number one contender for the next pay-per-view. Which Sami should have taken that. He could have lost to John Cena. Although I don't know if I want to see that match. Becky comes out after this. She speaks. She admits she attacked Bayley. Standard stuff. The crowd was not booing her. They were cheering her. Becky brought up the Bayley stuff where she says, "Why am I not a bigger star?" It sounded like I was mocking Bayley. I was mimicking Becky. I love Bayley. I was so pissed off that she was not on Mania. I've made my feelings clear about that. But she was mocking her. And Lyra comes out and Lyra says she wants to avenge herself and Bayley. So we're getting Lyra versus Becky at Backlash for the Intercontinental Championship. And Becky is going over. Becky Hogan for the win. Hopefully this leads to... first of all, good stuff from Lyra. I haven't really been a fan of her. I don't get it. They finally gave her some time to talk. Okay, this is a right step forward. I thought she did good. I thought she did good this time. A bit. It wasn't like the best, but it was pretty good. Pretty good. Better than I expected she would be. After that gets announced next week backstage, Nick Aldis tells Penta that he'll face JD McDonough. Then after that, Penta turns around. Chad Gable starts talking shit to him, saying that he's so glad that Rey Fenix is a failure or something. Then Penta attacks Chad Gable, and it looks like Penta is going to take the place of Rey Mysterio, who unfortunately had to have surgery. It's unfortunate, but Penta's now getting slid into the Chad Gable stuff with El Grande Americano. Who is that, by the way? Who y'all think El Grande Americano is? I said that so white. El Grande Americano. Who y'all think that is? I think it might be Omos. I've never seen them in the same room together. That's all I'm saying. And I've seen Chad Gable in the same room as El Grande Americano. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Okay. Rusev gets a promo. Seems like he's going to continue the Redeemer character that he was on AEW, which I don't know much about. I've just heard Steven Larson talk about how good that was. So, this line made me laugh. He was like, "I will use my hands and jacked body for good." That made me laugh. That was funny. And we got Stephanie Valkyrie versus Ivy Nile. And boy, Stephanie is getting great reactions. She's getting great reactions. It's kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie, I was she's getting a lot of love from the crowd, and it's understandable. She has everything. She has the look, she has the presentation, she's got the skills in the ring. She's all right on the mic, but obviously with English not being her first language, it's gonna be harder on the mic. But she's great. She's doing great things. Crowd loves her. She'll probably get called up within a year. It looks like Julia and Roxanne are going to be called up officially whenever the draft happens, within a few months probably, which is going good for them. Good for them. It was an alright match. Yeah. I wasn't really watching this one. I kind of busy at work. Nick Aldis talks to AJ. I'm not sure what they were talking about, but then the Judgment Day come in, and Liv says she's filming a movie soon, and she's getting time off. So, what movie y'all think she's in? I'm using my noggin, and I'm thinking, she got the hookup with John Cena. John Cena got the hookup with James Gunn. James Gunn has the hookup with the DCU. It's supposed to be a major movie. Wonder Woman. Think about it. Wonder Woman. Or if they're not moving forward with Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn. I could see her as a good Harley Quinn. I'm not gonna lie. That one was crazy to me. When I saw that theory, I was like, "Oh, Harley Quinn. That would work. She could do that." But I don't know. I don't know what she's gonna do. Maybe it's a horror movie. Maybe she does love the horror movies. Maybe she's in the next Scream movie. Maybe it's not as big as the MCU, who are no strangers to hiring WWE superstars. They got Dave Bautista on Guardians of the Galaxy. They had Becky Lynch in Eternals. They had Seth Rollins in Captain America, the Brave New World, or whatever the new one was, until they both got cut from those films. Unfortunate. Seth wasn't missing much anyways. It's fine. He probably better off for that. He probably still got paid, right? I feel like he still got paid for that, just not as much. Anyways, up next, Ludwig cut a promo saying he's tired of this disrespect. He's gonna put the locker room on notice or whatever. Good for Ludwig. I love him. Yeah, I expect good things. Come on, I want him to get a mid-card title. That'd be great. And unfortunately, Pat addresses last week Gunther's situation where he got mauled. And it basically ends with Pat versus Gunther at Backlash. God, I hope this is a way to write off Pat. I can't take it anymore. He sucks. I'm sorry. I want Corey Graves back. He's probably not going to get the spot because of what he said. He wanted a business for himself, and he probably won't get that spot back, but who knows. I hope he does. Because, God, I can't stand Pat anymore. Alright, then, main event time. Sami and Seth come out. Great promo. Fantastic promo. But it ends when Sami tells Seth to go to hell. Go to hell. I'm not a coward. You know me. I've never been one to run away from a fight. So that's what he says. And Seth's like, oh, no. Why didn't you just take the deal? And then Braun's music hits. And Braun comes out with Paul Heyman. And they have a competitive match for a while until Braun finally hits a spear on Sami. And then it's just spear after spear after spear. A spear on the outside. They go flying. They throw it back in the ring. Seth starts telling Braun some stuff about this is what you gotta do while he's in the corner. Producer's trying to separate all this. Seth hits a curb stomp on Sami as we end the show. Are they writing Sami off again? He literally just got back. But I guess they might be writing him off already. Who knows? He just got back literally last week. It's kind of insane. I doubt though he'll be written off. Yeah, for now. They'll probably come back in like 2 weeks, ready to fight Seth. But this is leading to the War Games match. I'm assuming it's gonna be Sami, CM Punk, Roman, Jay, because Jay is totally losing that world championship to Seth Rollins, versus Seth and whoever else is going to be in that group. Right now, your guess is as good as mine. I have no clue who's going to be in that group. But it seems like that is the natural way to go for a War Games match. Oh, yeah. I think that's it. We did it. We did it very fast, actually. Probably like 10 minutes. I didn't even feel that bad. I feel like it wasn't that long. All right. We did it. Great show. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Who's going to be the if they are even going to do that, who are the remaining members of each team for War Games? Because it's totally this. It's going to be this. Finn Balor? Finn Balor on Team Roman CM Punk? I can see that. Oh, they should bring Rusev in. Seth should bring Rusev in. That would probably be pretty cool. Because he says he wants to... He wants to use his hands and jack body for good. Because he enjoys hurting people. That'd be pretty good. They should bring Rusev in. I like that. Yeah? Alright. Good show. Let's hope SmackDown and NXT are good. We'll see if I do an NXT review. Who knows? Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.